back to the UTEP pregame show where we are back in control of our own destiny with 2 conference games to go, 3 overall games to go. Go ahead and take on San Jose State here. Looks like at San Jose State. They have a blue yellow. I like that. There we go.
We know the way, and we welcome you to San Jose, California. Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the UTEP Miners and the San Jose State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys. I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. He knows they have got one of the best rushing offenses in the country based on the strength of their back. But they will be facing one of the most stingy defenses in the country, a top 10 rushing defense. We will see this strength-on-strength battle. Who will win at the line of scrimmage? Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Miners ready to kick it away first. Bringing it out. And the ball is loose on the return. Just seconds into this game, we already have it. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive.
Their own end simply can't happen.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And as a quarterback, you've got to be able to take advantage of the situation. You were given the ball in tremendous field position. You've thrown 2 straight incompletions. You can't squander this opportunity. You need a big play here.
Oh, he's got some room headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UTEP.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Looking for a man. It's Overton. Pulls it in. It's good. Guys, let's think for just a moment about San Jose State. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys.
There's some room. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. All the way. Touchdown, San Jose State. Extra point here would tie the game. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Here comes the heat. Turning it on. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down, and how about the quarterback there? Buys time, he's outside, he's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening, and just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the right. Got him downfield. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. Well, that score leaves you with a burning question. Who had that dude? Whoever it was wasn't close.
No, and the receiver was able to run right by him and get to the end zone and camp out and put up his tent and build the fire and fill up the coffee pot and just about everything else in time before the guy decided to even get remotely close to him.
Coming out with it, it's Callaway. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. Really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. That's still a successful play.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Wants to throw. It's Overton. Just a short pass to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Makes the grab in their space. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Running into the open space. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep.
And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Maybe some room here. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Overton. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is...
He gets it in! Touchdown, Spartan! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got it in the middle. It's Wolf. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing.
17, UTEP, 14.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. There's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
It's complete. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
A little floater there that falls incomplete. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there. They sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Plummer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Got his man on the outside. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Complete. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got it. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wall. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground in this one, and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Right back to the well. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got an open man. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. The Miners are moving quickly down the field. He wants to change this route. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And I think when you got a quarterback that this fast, he
Only
knows
tried
I
to
can
be a
get out of this
playmaker.
situation,
That's
kind of like
not-
Superman, but he got caught. He found the kryptonite. The rush got home. You got to keep chasing this kind of guy, and that is a huge loss for this offense.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this one splits the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass. It's Overton. Right on the money. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Miners. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Overton. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside to see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Fires on the move. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Wants to go right back downfield. Complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
And the Miners will have it 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Miners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Wolf. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Going to the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books. Now 1st and 10 from the 44. Makes the grab. It's Wolf. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And the Miners back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Sails one into the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Nestled just inside that right upright. And that lead grows even bigger. And
the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They'll run it. There he goes. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And the Spartans in the hurry up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking to pass. It's Overton. Caught close to the marker. It's Barnett. Runs through a man. He might have space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this going.
Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. To the air, it's Overton. Working that left side now. He's in for the 2, and that is big because now it's a 1-possession game. They trail by 8. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The Miners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Hauls it in. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. That they keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him.
Might have a chance. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Miners are rolling down the field. Running to the left. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for them.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that will extend their lead even further. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Overton. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, the running back has it. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's
got some space. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Finds his tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
Finds the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Spartans, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Grabbed behind the line. It's Barnett. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back to throw, it's Overton. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the 2nd half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Quarterback empties his backfield. Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Wolf. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Wall. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. At the end of that play, there is a Spartan who is slow to get up. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the single back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on 1st down. What a grab with one hand. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got a little grass. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That's a first down for the offense.
And the Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a...
Turning it off. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, UTEP. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They snags it, and there's running room. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Oh, sticks that big mitt up there and grabs it. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry. But they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That costly penalty will give this offense a new set of downs. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Ready? Blue 22, blue 22. Go.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, UTEP. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Overton. Makes the grab over the middle. Breaks into the open. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires on the run. Brings it in down the left side. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A spectacular one-hand grab. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And as a quarterback, man, you have to have a short memory, right? Be able to put mistakes behind you. He threw an interception last possession. Who cares? Nice job coming out.
And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Right back to it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Looking for more room. And
I don't know why I do that. I thought I had to get one. That's stupid.
And these are the mistakes backed up. You can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much, late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. He didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, you know, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.